it's the final episode of the season. And if you want us to win the title, you need to go ahead and scroll down and hit that thumbs up, because if you don't do it, we're not going to win it. Oh yeah, click the video description as well and check out that Discord and subscribe if you hadn't already. Well, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode today to close this season off. We've only got 4 matches remaining, and if you missed it in the last episode, we did actually end up jumping Ajax with a 4-point lead in the league, and we do have a match in hand, so that's fantastic. Today's lineup, though, we've got Sparta Rotterdam today, we've got Emmen, PSV Eindhoven, and Heerenveen, and there's an outside shot that we can win the title with this first match. Well, there has been a small amount of rotation for this matchup against Rotterdam. It's mainly fitness changes, though, like Hamdi, Owen. I just want to get these guys fit. Hey, Rubicki's made a run. He hasn't scored lately, and he does here. 6th of the season. Choi on the assist, 1-0. I said that he hasn't scored. I think he actually had a brace in the last episode. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's good to get the scoring started early on against Rotterdam. And maybe we clinched the league today. I'm not certain on that, but maybe it happens. And here's one more look at Rubicki's finish. Lovely stuff. But I'm sure Rotterdam have other options. Like they want to score here, don't they? Obviously they do. Aliti says, no. I'm going to win this ball for us. Choi plays it over to Lohero. Back to Choi. Back to Lohero. Owen on the ball now. We look to go back now. Janssen to Alves. Okay, Lohero. Owen. This has got a build up to it. We turned the ball over. Fantastic news there. Now the counterattack, has it been sprung? No, it hasn't. We win the ball back. This is chaotic right now. Nobody can hang on to the damn ball. Jesus, Murphy. Rotterdam. Maybe it's their highlight. Who knows at this point? Not I. It does look like a counterattack now, don't it? Oh, okay, we just win it again. This is ridiculous. This one is carrying on. Castro now. Looking for Hamdi. Lohero's picked out Rubicki for the brace. Gets it in. 2-0 if it stands. Well, a good start to the match for Rubicki. That is his 7th of the season. Lohero on the assist. 2-0. I mean, guys, it'd be really fantastic if we do win the league with this match here. It allows us to rotate the squad quite a bit and check out some of these other players that we haven't seen a ton of this season. I'd love to see that. Like give Erhard a good run of games in goal. That'd be fantastic. Choi now. Back to Lohero. Hits it in. Looking for Rubicki for the hat trick. Jesus, Murphy. Where has this Rubicki been the entire season? 8th of the season. 3-0 in the first 10 minutes. I just noticed that Castro has picked up an injury, so yeah, I'm going ahead and taking him off. Chavarria on. Hamdi now. Picks out Chavarria. He's got a lot of space. Plays it back to Hamdi. A little 1-2 to Choi. 7th of the season. Hamdi on the assist. 3-0 thumping. 4-0 thumping. Jesus, Murphy, get it right. It's a free kick. Owen to take. Looks for Miles. Sends it out. I need more matches like this where we just dominate from the opening whistle. Been a good one. It has been a good one, and it's hopefully going to allow us to rotate the side. As I mentioned before, we'll have about 3 matches to do that. Obviously, we might not win the league today. It's up for question. Rubicki, he's got 4 goals in the first half here. 9th of the season. Miles on the assist. 5-0 thumping. Well, every time we touch the ball, we've scored, it seems like. We win it here, so maybe 6-0 on this highlight. Miles now picks out Lohero, who's got Owen, who's picked out, trying to find Choi there. Can't find him now. It's turned over, and Rotterdam in possession, looking to get back in this match. They've got a lot of work to do, and they haven't accomplished any work so far today. Lohero with the tackle there. He's already on a card, so that was a bit dangerous. Hamdi looks for Miles, for Rubicki. Back to Lohero. Hamdi again. Picked out Chavarria. Gets past his man. He's got a lot of space. Drags it across for Rubicki. Oh, my God. I don't know how many has he scored now? 5? Where is it? What has happened to Rubicki? Rubicki's made another run. I mean, okay. He finally misses one. I thought that was about to go in the back of the net. Does lead to a corner kick. It's Hamdi to take. Kind of seen that one coming, didn't we? Hamdi's made a good run here. It's been picked out by Owen. Drags it across for Choi. 8th of the season. Hamdi on the assist. This is an absolute bloodbath out there. 7-0. Miles to Hamdi. I mean, this match has been fantastic. We turn it over here now. Rotterdam look to build. We win this header. Loheiro plays it to Miles. It's out wide to Choi, who's had a good game. Can he get another one in? He plays it to Loheiro, who gets his 4th of the season. Choi on the assist. 8-0 thumping in the league today. All right, so I'm making a change, and he's having a really good match, but he's on a card. We've seen him make a tackle earlier, and it's got me a little bit scared, so I think we're going to take Loheiro off. I'm going to roll with Bard just because of fitness. Typically, I'd go with pause here, though. Chavaria's on this ball. Can he get past his man? He does. Plays it into Miles. Out to Bar now. We look for Owen. Owen tries to take a shot, but it's deflected out to Choi, who gets his head on it to Rubitsky, 12th of the season. Choi on the assist, 9-0. How many goals does this man have at this point? He has 6 goals. 6 goals in a match. Choi, he's on a brace. I'd love to get him on a hat trick today as well. He's taken down here. This doesn't look like a pin. It looks like it's outside the box, but VAR is going to take a look. No penalty. I didn't think it was. Free kick, though, from a pretty damn dangerous spot. Barr sends that in. It's pushed on out. Like, this seems like one of those matches, and I know I complain about this a lot, but it definitely seems like one of those matches where Rotterdam is going to get a goal. You know, like everything has gone perfect in this match. They're going to get a goal, it feels like. Just because that's what Football Manager likes to do. Rubitsky now plays this out wide. Hamdi has to give chase to it. He gets on it. Plays it back to Rubitsky. Hey, he's feeling himself today. So I don't mind that. I think we're going to carry Aliti out for Emerson, and it's just because he's on a card. Here's the goal that I mentioned before. Here it is. Here it is. There it is. I told you it was going to happen. I mentioned it in the match. The only thing that's just so disappointing about this one is we have to allow a goal. So Castro's out for about 2 weeks, which is unfortunate, and it doesn't look like we've won the league, so I guess we try again. Well, the task remains simple. If we win, we go up as champions once again this season. I've rotated the side just a small amount. I'm kind of wondering, do we take Cardania's side? He's only recommended for 45 minutes. It may be his last time to really play this season. I'm going to roll with Rubitsky, though. He had like 17 goals in the last match. Why wouldn't I play him? Definitely had a slow roll to this match. Not the outburst that we did in the last one. And I'm thinking about turning our tempo a little bit higher because I don't like how Avale's treating this ball. Like, let's move it on a little bit, guys. We already play with a higher tempo, so I'm not sure why we're just doing this. Loheiro on the ball now. He looks to move it. Okay. That was interesting. We have an opportunity to win this ball. Emin go long. We don't win it. We don't win it. They've got a full-on attack here. Didn't they beat us early on this season as well? Like, we've struggled with them in this year, hadn't we? It's like they obviously play with a pretty high line, but it kind of nullifies what we do. Like, they play similar to us. Mr. Fun on the ball, plays it back to Frank. Loheiro looking for Choi. Plays it into Sammy. Rubitsky can't hang on to the ball. And now they go along. We should win this one. Alves on it. He plays it up to Choi. I feel like, though, if we score, we'll break their spirit. Loheiro to Rubitsky. He continues scoring from the last match. 12th of the season. Loheiro on the assist. 1-0. I'm going to turn this tempo up extremely high and go a little bit more standard on passing as well. Sammy flicks this across for Rubitsky. Guys, I don't understand this. Where has this Rubitsky been? I mean, he does this after we re-signed Cardanius to a long-term deal. I don't know. I'm not complaining. Certainly not complaining about Rubitsky scoring. He wins this ball and then immediately loses out on it. Now, Emin on a counterattack. Chavaria cuts it off, wins the ball for us, and he plays it up to Sammy, who's looking to move it down the left-hand side pretty quickly, and I love the way that is. Hits it into the middle to Loheiro, who's picked out Choi. Rubitsky has an opportunity for a hat trick and can't get on it. Loheiro, he's picked out Sammy on a run. 3-0. 13th of the season. Loheiro is having a fantastic match. Well, it seemed like I dropped some frames on this highlight, so we're going to show it off one more time. Look at this pass by Loheiro to pick out Sammy, and then Sammy with the composure to get past the goal keep. Hits the dink for 3-0. Now that we're up 3-0, I'm going to lower the tempo back down. Just a standard. What do we think about that?Loheiro's had a good match. He plays this back to Janssen, who's picked out Sammy. Sammy now on the ball. Plays it into Frank, who's picked out Choi. Good pass by Frank. Good finish by Choi. 9th of the season. 4-0. Frank on the assist. Right before halftime, we have a corner kick. Choi sends that to Janssen, and Janssen sends it on out. Franks picked out Lohero, Rubitsky, Sammy now going for another 6-0, 14th of the season for him. Rubitsky on the assist. 5-0, not 6-0. Get it right, Brack. Well, we're certainly on our way to another league-winning season. We just got to wait for this match to run out at this point. Choi plays it into Fun, and he's taken down. Might be a penalty. Well, Rubitsky's going to have a chance here to get his second hat trick in a row, and he does. He takes it quickly. I mean, bam. 14th of the season. He scored 50 in the league, it just said down there as well. I'm going to take Chavarria out. Okay, I was going to, but apparently I didn't put Coanders on the bench. Okay, we'll roll with Boss Von Dam and just change him to a fullback on defend. That's totally fine. Choi also coming off. Emerson coming on. Frank's carried this ball a long distance. I'm waiting for something to happen with it. I mean, started in our half and carries it all the way down there and loses out. That's an interesting way to start a highlight off. Avale wins this ball for us. Not much of a chance of a counter there. Frank to Sammy looking for 7-0. Mr. Fun to Rubitsky. He's on the hat trick. Can he create anything for somebody? Lohero to Emerson. Mr. Fun wants in on the action and he doesn't. Does allow a corner kick for us though. Which we know what's happening here. It's going to be, yeah. There we go. I honestly have no idea what I want to do with this last sub. I'm thinking maybe bar. I'm just trying to get this man fit. This may be a penalty that we're getting here. It's going to VAR. I didn't think it was a penalty. That's why I didn't commentate over it. It looks like it's a penalty. Okay, Sammy for a hat trick. He can't get it. Can't get it. Okay, this is fine. Well, there we have it. Champions again. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that we was able to do it because Ajax was really good this season. It took us a while to get started as well. We made 3 changes in our starting 11, and I think it showed to work out for us toward the end of this season. We just had a slow start, but it's fantastic to be holding up another trophy. Been really cool to time that up as soon as we held up the trophy. So now we have 2 matches to let some of the younger players play in, and that's one of them's a tough match against Eindhoven and then Heerenveen. Let's take a look at some of the guys that we want to play. So let's just sort it by 2-star ability. So Hop is somebody I mentioned that we would like to play. Erhard, would like to play him some. Perdomo would be cool to play as well. Obviously, I think Owen will be the starter going into these 2 matches, but Perdomo will be getting some playing time himself. Coanders at left back, I think he'll be a starter for us. I think Frank will be a starter for us. Emerson is a question. I think he might start for us, but he may be in backup for 2 positions on that right-hand side. Boss is going to be starting. I believe Emmanuel will be starting. Henrique. I like to give Bar some playing time. So all of these guys, we definitely want to play. Then on the reserve side, let's go ahead and filter the players that are not at club. Get those guys out of here. Wow, we've got a lot of guys on loan apparently. So we've got Konsenko. A couple of these guys are on our team already. So him and him. Do we give them their debuts toward the end of the season? I'm not certain. This guy, I remember signing him. I actually like him a lot. I think he could play on the first team right now, but I just don't have room for him. So maybe now will be a good time for him. And this guy, he's not really that good. He's not like bad. I mean, he's good for the league, but not good for us. I mean, he's a standard player in our league. He does bring something a little bit different as well, I believe. I think he's more of a defensive player. Yeah, he's more defensive. So maybe even giving him a little bit of playing time as well. I know I mentioned wanting to play Perdomo a little bit in these upcoming 2 matches, but unfortunately for us, he's suspended. We haven't been good in this match. I've been trying to keep a track on possession. This might change everything right here, though, because it looks like Eindhoven are down to 10. That's fantastic because they have been beating us pretty solid. As you can see, possession right now, 61-39. We hadn't had a shot until just recently. And yeah, well, it's time for some changes. I'm going to bring Hamdi on for Emmanuel. Rubitsky coming off. The only real option I have is Cardenas. He's back from injury. I don't really want to play him, but I also want to win this match. I don't know if we're going to get a goal from this match. Like, we've been lucky that they got sent down to 10 men because we haven't been much better than them. Hamdi on the ball. Kind of runs out of room there. Frank plays this to pause. This is our opportunity. Can't get past the goalkeep. That was the best attack we've had this entire match. We know what's happening here. That right there. Going ahead and making my final change. Hop off, I guess Lohero on. Time's almost out of this match, and we still haven't broke away yet. Hamdi now on the ball. Holds it up, plays it back to Frank. Frank hits it in for Lohero, and the goalkeeper just comes out for that. Well, we finally get a goal, and I missed it. So fantastic there, Frank picking out Lohero, and we finally go ahead. I'm going to be real, that match just absolutely sucked. Full-on squad rotation for the final match of the episode and of the season. We got a great opportunity here. We've got a great opportunity here. Emmanuel out wide, plays it into the box, looking for Hop. He gets his head on it, sails it wide. It should have been in the back of the net, though. Emmanuel plays this ball, looking long for Hamdi. Can't find him now. Heravine go along, but it goes all the way back to Erhard, and he goes long for Hamdi. Battle of the long ball, I guess. Frank plays this up to Perdomo. Out wide, looking for Hamdi. He gives chase to it. Can he get on it? He does. Plays it into the box. Hop can't get his head on it. Former NAC player Lucho clears that, and now Barr trying for Hamdi again. We've said Hamdi's name a ton in this match already. It's a free kick for Heravine. Okay, lucky they don't score there. That was a good opportunity. Oh no. Oh no, we got plenty of bodies back. We should be able to deal with this, right? Okay, we force it out wide. Barr, okay, there we are. There we are, 1-0 for Heravine. Coanders is out wide. Looks to hit it into the box. Not dealt with very good. Hop. Okay, I'm not sure why I had to see that. Have I been disappointed today? Yeah, I have. But we're playing a lot of our young guys. Guys that don't usually play. Hamdi now out wide. Hop. Finally, we get a goal in this match. 5th of the season for him. Hamdi on the assist. 1-1. It's level again. Hamdi's been our best player today. Can he create an opportunity here? He plays it back to Frank, who hits it in the box for Hop again. That one wide. We're about to be making some changes. Our entire back four all have cards, so expect one of the changes to be there. And I'm thinking maybe Perdomo off after this highlight. I'm not sold on that one just yet, though. Hop now plays it long. Got Emmanuel on a run here. Can he bring it down? He does. Can he get past the goalkeeper? No, he does not. All right, I'm making the changes. Coanders is coming off. Chavarria on. Perdomo off. I'm thinking. I think we roll with Owen. Chavarria's picked out Frank. Hamdi on the ball now, running inside, takes the shot, sells it wide. I'm making our final change. Alidi's coming off, Emerson on, and that just allows us to go a little bit more attacking. Obviously, this one's disappointing, but it's got to be said, we did rotate the squad a lot. Another finish down in the books at NAC, and this is our 4th title that we've won with the Eredivisie since joining NAC. It's their 5th one overall, so I should be happy. But that Champions League exit, it's still just in the back of my mind, and we got to do better next season than that. I thought we was really going to make a step forward this year, but unfortunately the step forward took a little bit too long to get here, and yeah, that's what happens. But we got to do better next season. We got to do better next season than the Champions League, because getting knocked out in the knockout round is totally unacceptable. But if you enjoyed us winning the title this season, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.